I've realised that I have to get my health checked out. So first of all, I've booked an appointment with a GP. I'm nervous as I haven't been in 10 years and I'm worried about what they might find out.
So listen, lovely to meet you, Daisy. Why don't you start by telling me why you've come in today?
I have been suffering with insomnia since I was 9. So when I was younger, it was more about me not staying asleep for very long, so I'd wake up really, really early in the morning. As I've got older, my insomnia is not so much me staying asleep now, it's me getting to sleep.
Right.
So I can get anything from, a good night's sleep for me is 4 hours, and that's what I'm used to.
Okay.
But I can get anything from an hour, 2 hours to even 30 minutes a night sometimes. And that can go on for days on end. I'm concerned about that because I know that that's not normal, but I'm more concerned about what it may potentially be doing to my health, what it may have done over the past 11, 12, 13 years, but what it may do in the future if I don't make some changes now. A neurologist did a scan of my brain and her findings were that my brain works or is 30% more active than the average person when resting.
That sounds pretty grueling.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds very difficult to shut off from all of that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What kind of things are you noticing?
I think the biggest concern I have is anything to do with the heart. So I'll notice my heart feels like it's racing when I don't get a lot of sleep.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting palpitations. And sometimes I get that even on a good day when I've got a good night's sleep. I feel like I can't catch my breath or that my heart is beating too fast and I almost can't keep up. Other concerns, I get really bad headaches, light sensitivity as well.
Does it feel like your heart's beating in a funny rhythm?
For sure. Sometimes I feel like I'm struggling to control my breathing because it's not in a natural, predictable pattern. Okay. It's almost like I don't know when to take a breath.
How long does that last for? Are we talking kind of minutes or
It can
hours?
last minutes. It can last longer. It can last for over 30 minutes as well. It's a similar feeling to anxiety when I just feel uncomfortable. I can't settle or rest. It's sort of, my mind becomes solely focused on my breathing alone.
Sleep is so sensitive to all of those psychological factors. It's always interesting when someone comes in and the sort of initial problem is I'm not sleeping well. And when you pick it all apart, there are so many different bits that contribute to it. It's never as simple as here's a tablet, go and have that and you'll go to sleep.
Yeah, for sure.
But there are so many ways that we could approach this.
Yeah.
I think from my perspective, it would be really helpful to check out some blood tests, make sure you're not lacking in anything, and maybe a couple of other things after everything you've mentioned with the heart. So take stock of your physical baseline and then we can go from there and decide where to go and who to see.
Yeah.
I think there's loads of things here that we will be able to address and change.
Cool. After having met with a GP, I've decided the next step to help treat my chronic insomnia is to see a psychiatrist who will be able to help me understand how my past has affected my brain.